Hi friends, good to be with you again. Today I want to spend some time talking about standing meditation and walking meditation. So we know that there are four basic postures of meditation. There's sitting, there is lying down, there is standing, and walking. So to start with talking about standing meditation, and the reason I want to start with this is because it's always helpful to begin a walking meditation time with standing. So for standing meditation, it's good to have the feet about shoulder width apart, flat on the floor. Hands can just rest by the side, on the sides, or you could hold your hands in front if that's comfortable, or even in this posture if that's comfortable. I generally just keep my arms down by the side. You can do standing walking meditation with shoes on, or barefoot, or today I have socks on because it's a little bit chilly. It's maybe a little bit better if you can be barefoot or with socks because it allows you to feel the ground a little bit more. But whatever's comfortable is fine. So to start with a standing meditation, once you've gotten into this basic posture, so that you can feel comfortable. And a way to maybe find that comfort level is to standing feet shoulder width apart, just shift your weight slightly onto, so it's about 75% on one foot, and just notice what that feels like. You can feel the muscles adjusting, and then shifting back to center, and then slowly to the other side, all the while feeling the different muscles as they engage. And then coming back to center and just finding a spot that feels balanced. Then we begin by, you can close the eyes, or if that makes you dizzy, you can just cast them down again at a maybe 2 or 3 feet in front of you on the ground, on the floor in front of you. When we start a standing or walking meditation, it's good to open the senses to begin. So notice the sounds that you hear around you. And we'll just take a moment of quiet so that we can do that together. It could be sounds that are far or near. And we're just noticing them. As usual, when we meditate, we try not to get caught up in distraction and stories about the sound. We can also take in visually, if we open the eyes, if they're downcast, just seeing what's in your field of vision. Or you could even look up and take in a wider field of vision. And it's really just noticing. You can notice colors, you can notice shapes, objects. It's really just allowing that sense to be activated, the sense of vision. And just really noticing, taking a moment to notice what's in your field. And now taking a moment to feel the breath. Just allowing yourself to notice where you feel it most predominantly in your body, as usual. Could be belly, chest, back of the throat, or the nostrils. Just allowing that breath to anchor you in your body, feeling through the body. If you have any tension in the shoulders, just really let them relax. And feeling the muscles as they support you in space, and feeling the gravity that holds you in space. Now, sometimes it's more comfortable when doing a standing meditation, if you're going to do it for any length of time, to maybe have a back of a chair or some kind of a support nearby that you can just rest a hand on, or in front of you, you can just rest both hands on the back of a chair. That can be more comfortable sometimes if you wanted to have your whole session be a standing meditation. We're going to shift into walking now. So you do start with the same standing meditation. Maybe you've spent some time just doing the standing. And when we walk, there are a variety of paces, and it's good to experiment with different paces. I'm going to start with a very slow pace. And when we walk, the eyes do need to be open. I usually look about 6 or 8 feet in front of me on the floor. So we begin by, again, really feeling the muscles in our legs, and we shift our weight. And as we do, we begin to lift a foot. And then we move through space, and then we set it down again. And we feel through the bottoms of our feet what that feels like. What's the texture of the ground beneath us? Is it hard or soft or cool? We take the next step by lifting the back heel, moving through space, and then resting it down. So it's lifting, moving, and resting the foot down. And as you do this, you can feel all of the muscles involved in the physical sensations of moving through space, of balancing for that moment, and then of setting the foot down again. So I'm being very slow right now because I'm talking through it. So I'm going to do a few steps now without any talking at a pace that is generally a slow meditation pace. And then when we come to a point where we need to turn, we put our feet together and shoulder width apart, and then very slowly and intentionally return. And generally return in the direction we just came from. It's good to allow about 7 to 10 feet of space in front of you to do the walk. So you walk, you turn, you walk back. So part of what makes this meditative is that you're not going anywhere. So there's no rush, there's no goal, we're just moving through space. So we can go a little bit faster just to explore what that feels like, feeling the different sensations of balance, of muscles, of the texture on the ground. And it's good to experiment and find a pace that works best for you in terms of balance, in terms of what facilitates meditation for you. So it's turning, and it's noticing with every change and shift the sensations in the body, particularly the legs and the feet. So you can do this in coordination with your breathing. You can experiment with that, where you can move the left leg breathing in, and the right leg breathing out. Or you can breathe in, lifting, breathing out, stepping. Next leg, breathing in, moving, lifting, breathing out, stepping down. Another thing to explore and experiment with what, again, is most conducive to a meditative state for you. You can do this for whatever length of time you wish to meditate for. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, whatever you want to do on a given day. that's a basic description of the standing and the walking. It's great to experiment on different textures of ground. I was on a solid wood floor, but on a carpet or outdoors, on asphalt, on grass. All of these things are great places to do a walking meditation. Generally, if you're going to be outdoors where lots of people can see you and you walk very, very slowly, you just might know that you might get some strange attention. So I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.